Hello, welcome to Faces of VJ, a podcast proudly brought to you by Victorians as we share with you our personal journey via Victoria. I'm Ray and I'll be your host for today. Today with me are Kylie and Hatim.
Hi.
Hi guys. So before I begin, can you guys give a rough introduction of yourselves, starting with Kylie?
Hello, I'm Kylie and my subject combination is Geography, Econs, Literature and HR Mathematics.
Hi, I'm Hatim, and my subject combination is Physics, Chemistry, Economics, and Mathematics.
Alright, nice to meet you guys. So today, we'll be sharing more about blended learning at VJ. Let's begin right at the head of the issue, a mix of physical lessons with online lessons. Kylie and Hatim, what exactly is blended learning?
We have lessons both at home and in school while following the social management measurements, and this helps to facilitate a conducive learning environment for us. So basically it's what we went through during circuit breaker, but it will continue beyond COVID.
But of course, before the circuit breaker happened, we were all having physical lessons in school, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, then in transitioning from physical to your online space, were there any challenges that you guys faced?
Yeah, there were. But online learning may not be really ideal for every subject. Like the science practicals, where you have to be physically there to actually do the practical to really understand what's going on. But it does have its merits. For example, I feel that online learning has really taught me to adapt to difficult and challenging circumstances. But I was really helped by my teachers who were very caring.
Yeah, same actually. I think all our teachers here, they're super friendly and caring, right? Having to adapt quickly to new online teaching methods and continuing to try and teach efficiently and actually doing so successfully whilst making lessons fun and engaging still. I think it's become pretty evident that our teachers were really quick to improvise, right?
Yeah, they really were. I remember my teacher, they really used a variety of platforms. Like, they used Google Jamboard, Google Classroom, SLS, and Deck Toys. They use all of this to help us understand certain concepts faster that I personally thought would be a bit harder to understand. And at the same time, they managed to test our understanding of subjects and made me realize that there were some weak spots in my understanding.
Yes, I personally agree with Hatim. My teachers would stay back with me for consultations and on some occasions even till late in the evening and would patiently explain to me to ensure that I have no more questions. My form teacher would also check on me to make sure that I'm doing well and that I'm not too stressed out and I'm managing well between my CCAs and studies.
I remember now. During HPL, my teachers really went the extra mile, designing lessons to be engaging and interesting for everyone in the class, suiting everyone's learning styles while still being to the point. I can never forget how my teachers really made lessons fun, while this really helped to boost my morale through this difficult time.
Speaking of boosting morale, actually, apart from the teachers, I'm also curious, how else were you guys supported during this period?
My classmates and friends helped me too. They played a huge role in keeping me productive during circuit breaker. Because at the start of the circuit breaker period, I had trouble adapting to the online home-based learning, watching recorded lectures and having tutorials on Google Meetings, as personally I felt that it was not as effective for me compared to live lessons. But then my classmates started an initiative where we would call on Discord to revise for our upcoming common test. It really helped me focus and motivated me to seeing my friends studying hard and that I was not alone in this. I could also ask them questions on my different subjects when I had any. And in between, we could also play online games like Scribble.
I agree with Kylie. Personally, I had similar experiences as her. I had difficulty sitting in front of the computer and listening to lessons for such a long period of time. But my friends really helped me pull through. We used to check on each other, like go on and say, "Hi, you're looking a bit down. Are you okay? Is there any problem?" Or when we had some we also explained to each other some difficult concepts, like some of us might not really understand or had difficulty understanding at that point in time.
Yeah, those were some challenging times indeed. But I think we're all lucky to have wonderful classmates in VJ. And I'm sure you guys would have grown closer to them during this period as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. This really helped to strengthen my bond with my class during such difficult times.
Yeah, and right now, what's the current situation like? Are there a lot of differences between online lectures and physical lectures for you guys?
Yeah, there are definitely some differences between online lectures and physical lectures aside the names. Physical lectures are actually when a few classes come together into a lecture theatre and listen to a lecturer just giving the lesson and just copying down whatever they want to copy down on their notes, right? But for online, it's slightly different, where the lecturer already pre-records him explaining the content of the lecture. So now we can just have the video with us and we can just play it at our own time and our own pace. So we can actually rewind and pause the video as much as we want so that we can fully understand each and every portion to our heart's content and then move on.
Yeah, it's kind of like watching a YouTube video, right? I think it makes things easier for all of us here as well. That's pretty interesting. It makes things, of course, it makes learning easier for all of us combined, right? And I think recently we opened up Timetable and we saw this new self-directed learning slot. I think you guys might want to tell the listeners what this is all about.
I saw the self-directed learning periods on my timetable too. Now, instead of the fixed lecture slots for us to listen to recorded lectures as usual, we have self-directed learning periods at the start or end of each school day for us to listen to the lectures at our own time and own pace.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Moreover, we can actually use these self-directed learning periods to do our own revision, especially when exams are coming close. So this just helps us not only to take ownership of our own learning, but gives us the room and space to study with our friends to make studying more interesting and fun and really caters towards those who really enjoy studying as a group.
With all the responsibilities that we have and our very busy schedule, including CCA, class activities, and other school commitments, we end school quite late every day. That's why I feel like having these self-directed learning periods will definitely help us and give us time to watch our lectures and catch up on our other schoolwork.
Yeah, definitely.
All in all, the new measures are meant to help us as students to learn better and get the benefits of both learning online and physically. While we have to learn physically with compliance to the SMM measures, so this is a work around it.
Yeah, looking into the future. That's the backbone of blended learning. And as we move into new normal for Singapore, likewise, VJ, it's a new normal as well, self-directed learning. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting year ahead for all of us, right? Something new for us as well, not just for the J1s. And thank you, Kylie and Hatim, for being with us here today, talking about blended learning. A very good chat. And to all our dear listeners, thank you very much for tuning in to Faces of VJ and joining us today via Victoria. If you'd like to know more about VJC, do remember to visit our eOpen House website, Games website, and our YouTube channel to catch up on the previous podcasts. Bye-bye.
Bye.